Guys, I'll show you this real quick. I've made some new coils and it looks as though that coil is costing nothing to run. I'll switch it on here, that's what I pay for. The underlying signal comes through and pushes all the electricity back into the capacitor that it came out of. So you get it all back and then it stops using it, and then that's what you pay for. If I go a little bit more, you can see the back EMF. Now that EMF is being created after the bump down, so that I put a little bit in there and then that's where it returns. And if I go less, you can see here I've paid for it here, I've paid up, and then that's where it returns to the capacitor, or tries to return. There's nowhere for it to go. So yeah, so in actual fact, if my windings are pretty similar, I should be able to pay for here, get it all back, put a half-wave rectifier on the bottom and capture that bit on the bottom. And I'll quickly swap it over so you can see how I capture that. Well, I've already done it with this one, so I'll just swap over to this one. And this is how we're supposed to capture it. So I'll go under there, here. You can see here, it's capturing this bottom. See how it's flat on the bottom? So that's charging up the capacitor. So I need to put more wire in it to get it down into this section, preferably way down in here somewhere. Now instead of putting it straight back into the battery, what I'll do is I'll get it down to here so it's a balanced equilibrium for top and bottom. I can't go, if you were to go over, you know, way up here, I don't know. But anyway, this, I will swap it over into another capacitor. I'll take it out of the system, put into another capacitor, build another system up with voltage doublers. And yeah, the big thing here is there's no back EMF, back torque on capturing this section under here, because it's outside of the, there's no magnet that corresponds with the bottom half. There's only a magnet corresponding with the top half, because it's a homopolar generator. So there's only one, they're all facing north, there's no south, there's no back torque. So I can get half of the power out. Anyway, we'll see how we go. As it is, it's running pretty cheap. It's running for 2.8 watts, 2.9 watts. Yeah, so I got a bit of mucking around still to do. And that's at 35 hertz. So, alright, no worries. Yeah. So that's that, and then what I'm going to do is bring the disc right out and make another one of these. I made this one as well. This is just a this is just a quick demo one that I made up, and it's just a static generator, so it makes a good consistent click 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 there, and that can be changed into a standard DC with some. There's some circuits on the internet that show you how to do that, so I'll do that later on. But there's not much back torque on this either. Alright, no worries. No worries. There it is. So yeah, it might not all be lost. We are getting there, 35 hertz. So 35 hertz at 2.8, 2.9 watts. And yeah, if it was 14.5 volts, it'd be going a bit quicker too. So the voltage is down. Alright, no worries. So I'm pretty much finished with this one. I've got to remake, and I can use a much bigger bolt. This is a 10mm bolt, but maybe I should be going a 12mm bolt, because I need more iron to make electricity. These bolts haven't got enough iron in them to make the electricity. They're too thin, they're only 8mm bolts. So if you want to make, you know, I need more. If that was bigger iron, if that was 10mm, this bottom bit would be bigger, because there's more magnetism in there off the same amount of wire. But also, yeah, so it's a trade-off. You got to trade this off for that off, the amount of winds, the amount of torque, the amount of this, to the amount of that. But it's all good fun. I'm learning stuff. No worries, and that's the best thing there. Switching both positive and negative in, switching both out, and then I can capture the half wave off the top, because it's the only part that doesn't belong there, which is what that's doing there. That's capturing the half wave. Alright, no worries.